for Clayton. I will be a contestant of the upcoming first season of Survivor at Kent State. I'm from South Holland, Illinois. I was born on February 27, 2004. I will be a junior this spring semester. My major is communication studies. What drew to me is for Survivor Kent State is, well, it looked interesting and I just want to participate in it because it looks fun, because I like watching shows like Survivor and I've always wanted to do something like that. Do I have a strategy? Well, there are going to be different challenges. Some you might use muscle, some you might use your brain, and some that you have to be abroad. So yeah, like challenges could be like solving puzzles or scavenger hunts, like ask questions that, like history lessons, like questions you hear from schools. What makes me feel that I should be Kent State first solo survivor? Well, I guess we have to find out once I'm in the game. What kind of people do I tend to gravitate towards once the season starts? That's kind of the thing, like, sure, in the first day, you always have to go up to people, like, to make a first impression. You can't be the quiet person. So, like, the quiet person always starts, like, you don't know much about this person. So, you have to talk to people, like, form alliances, like, to get people on your good side, never on your bad radar. And because they see you as an easy vote to get out. What are some of my pet peeves? Well, I kind of have a hard time handling people who are very loud, like super loud. So yeah, I can't stand that. So, if I could describe myself, I would say I'm adaptable, I'm nice, and I'm a helping person towards others. What are my strengths and weaknesses? Well, my strengths, I'm very athletic. Like, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know much, but I could be knowing a few stuff. What my weaknesses? Well, I'm bad at math. Like, not really that bad at math, more like advanced math, like pre-basic algebra, like geometry, like things that involve extreme advanced math. Like, that's hard to process. Do I plan on being decisive? Well, I have to be adaptable in the game. Like you need to be adaptable. So I do need to figure stuff out because I do not want to become the first person to leave. No one wants to be the first person to leave. So yeah, I want to go all the way above in this game. Should players trust me? I mean, yeah, like, you need people to trust you to advance in the game. Like, if they don't trust you, then they see you as a person to get eliminated. So, yeah, I need to be trustworthy towards others. Here is my inspiration in my life. Well, my family, like my aunts and uncles, especially the person who inspires me is my mother. She always pushed me so hard. I always tell me to work harder, reminds me of stuff. So yeah, I appreciate everything she's done for me. So yeah, she's always will be my inspiration. Who do you think will do well in the game? What sets me ahead? Well, I want to play the game. Like, I'm kind of excited for whatever is waiting for me when the season starts. So yeah, kind of getting a little excited right now. So, who? Well, what do you think is most likely the reason somebody would want to vote you out? Well, people, if some alliances, people will basically vote you out because you look easy. Like, well, some people will keep the weakest people out to save for later. Like, and sometimes, like, you can't vote the strongest out. Like, when it comes to teams, you always have to keep the strongest players in the game to advance in challenges. Like, the time to get rid of the strongest players is when you hit the merge. That's a good plan to get the strongest out because they will either they're smart or they'll do good athletic challenges because those are the big targets when it comes to merges. But in teams, they're not a threat. In merges, they're a threat. So yeah. How far I'm willing to go win this game? I'm willing to try to go all the way. Like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win this game. Like, I do not want to become the first or second or third person. I'm the type of person who will make it, supposed to make it to the merge. Well, I can't. Once the team is disbanded, it's gonna be very hard for me to look for alliances once I make it to the merge. What will win this game mean for me? I'm kind of an inspiration back in my high school at Thornwood here in South Holland. So all the teachers talk about me to the students, and I always they said I'm an inspiration. Like every time I go back to Thornwood and see all my teachers and encounter new students when tell them stuff, getting advice of what college life is like, I can't say, yeah, I'm kind of happy here that I'm an inspiration. So I'm willing to win this game for them, like to be that inspiration. Well, that's everything about me. I'm excited for the season to start. My name is Izzy Clayton, and that's it. And signing off.